learned last night.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, Ryan.
Changing out the water in the bait tank. Got to get all the ammonia. The ammonia is poop and pee. Poop and pee will kill them.
Exactly. So you got to get all that out. We had to put fresh ice blocks, but we got the ice blocks from Yeti.
The most important thing is keep batteries in the aerator.
Yeah.
That's what killed them last night. They had good water.
Yeah. They, but the batteries, how long do the batteries last? Like 24 hours?
Explain. Okay.
Yeah.
This bait tank is homemade. The bucket cost $1.99 or maybe $2.99 at Walmart. The lid cost maybe $1. This thing costs $12. It takes 2 AA batteries. All I did is, here's a zip tie, burnt some holes with a nail I think in here, put the zip tie around, burn another hole here, put my hose through here, reconnected it. Here's a clip, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh.
Redneck bait tank.
Awesome, man. So, really good, Ryan. We appreciate you explaining that. Awesome.
Okay, so what we're going to try today is we're going to fish off the dock, off the back of the boat. Ryan had to go to work today, so I told him I would just come down here and try my luck with some zoom worms and some spoons. So last night we hooked into 2 big fish, but they snapped the line right here on the dock. So sometimes when you're not catching fish out there in the lake, you have to come back to the dock. Don't underestimate those dock situations. They can yield you some really big fish. This is our little micro series made by Shakespeare, and it's really handy around the boat dock. Problem was last night I hooked a big fish and it snapped the line. I know I got good line on here, 9-pound test, but Ryan seems to think it's a gar that got our fish. So just had lunch and back here on the dock, and we're going to try some zoom worms before Ryan gets back from work today. So see where it goes. Okay guys, so just going to give a quick tutorial on how to tie a good knot. Ryan and his brother Jared had to teach me a long time ago, because I'd always hook a big fish and it'd get off because my knot was not proper. So anyway, you want to go through the loop, see if I can do it. Okay, and then what you want to do at that point is go back through the same hole you came. I know this sounds a little crazy, but trust me, it works. So now I'm just going to take this eye back through where I came. And you'll have to practice a few times because I'm obviously rusty. So once you bring it back through, what you want to do is take the loop, just like you're going to get ready to tie a knot on your shoelaces. Loop it and loop under. I'm going to pull all that stuff that you just did and then bring it back through again this direction without getting everything tangled up. So you have to be really careful not to get everything tangled. So bring it, has to go back through. It's kind of difficult, especially with this crawdad. Then pull the whole apparatus, and then when you pull the whole apparatus, it should give us a really good knot. One of the best I've ever used since I've started fishing, since I was 6 years old. Or I'm sorry, about 12 years old, because they showed me when I was a kid. We all grew up together. So, let's see. See if I can. Got to make sure it doesn't get tangled when you start pulling, because it's two different parts. Okay. Then you have to pull the end, pull the other end. Make sure that it's not caught on the flap there. Just keep on pulling. Hope I didn't goof. One side you'll have to pull, the other side you'll have to pull. You just have to keep pulling back and forth until you've made the perfect. And that a fish will not get off that knot. So, and I'll just clip that. So anyway, guys, that's one of the ways you can tie a really good knot when you're bass fishing. So what we'll do is put a little bait mate fish attractant on that crawdad, and this is a classic bass. It's really a ultra concentrated formula, and it has all these natural smells in it. They get the pheromones of the fish, going. So this is a really good product. Put a little bit of this on. Let's cast it out. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but just caught a 16-inch largemouth right off the dock. They weren't hitting that here, so I went in really close, and he was in like 3 feet of water underneath one of the parts of the dock, and I let the zoom worm rest and just barely raise it up, and I seen him, and he hit it hook, line, and sinker, and just put him back in the water. But really fun to catch, and the guys were just telling me to try that, some of the guys here, and I said okay, and I did, and on the third cast is when I reeled this big guy in. Alright, finally got one on camera. Wow, right here at the dock too. See if we can reel him in. Yeah, gonna need some gerbers. Alright guys, so not as big as the last one I got, but where I didn't have the film on them, so that's about 12 inches. The last one was like 16, so we're on the board. Can't say enough about this bait mate fish attractant for classic bass. As I was talking about, it's exactly what I had when both bass hit right here. So we're just trolling around and seeing if we can get striper to hit. Had some success today at the dock, as you guys saw earlier, but for some reason we just can't get them to hit, can we?
Can't get on.
So I don't know what you think about it, Ryan. So we got fish. Sometimes they'll pop up on the fish finder, and then we get settled, and then just disappears. So, but you can't give up. We gotta keep trying. So we're gonna keep on trying. And hopefully, bring you guys some good footage of us reeling in one of these big stripers at home. Right now we're just looking up Tennessee Department of Fish and Wildlife on the phone because we're uncertain about the no fishing parameter up here at the dam.
hopefully be able to get online. And that's what I say for y'all out in the field and on the lake or the ocean or whatever. Utilize your phone if you got it. You can always look up your wherever state you're in. Look up the department, that Department of Fish and Wildlife, and usually you can find these parameters. But hopefully we'll find this one. But the problem with this one is not much is known about it. Looked up the restrictions for the dam at Cherokee Lake, and it's a really good resource to have your phone. If you're somewhere where you have a service, you can look up the rules, and as you can see here, it tells you exactly the rules. It says at the south end of the dam across the lake to point 2, from point 2 to point 3, and from point 3 back across the lake to the TWRA boat ramp. What did you say, Ryan? TWA stands for? TWRA? Tennessee Wildlife
Resource Association.
Okay, Tennessee Wildlife Resource. So anyway, it's good to have these resources when you're out on the water. So I would just use them. And then the way we found the points was I got a good set of binoculars from Cabela's. These are really good and powerful, and they're actually HD binoculars. So we were able to zoom in on the points out there on the lake and see exactly where we are. So just a few little tidbits for you guys out there if you're on the water to. Yeah, tidbits. Tidbits. A few little tidbits if you're all out there on the water. But you can use it too if you're in the tree stand or on the blind. You can do. I've done the same thing. I'll be hunting somewhere, look it up in the blind, and if you got service. Now, if you hunt like me and Ryan grew up, some of those places don't even have cell phone service. Especially our family farm, there's no service there. So if you're hunting or fishing in a place with no service, it may be hard to utilize those resources. But if you got service, yeah, look it up. And here's part of the restricted area we was talking about over there. It's actually an aerator for the stripers.
Good little catfish.
That's quick.
All right, guys. So we got a catfish on the board. That's pretty fun.
It can be a little difficult to get that. It comes with those little rings. This is the tool. Get your nail head sinker here.
Mm-hmm.
Press that down there real good.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes him drop.
Ah, okay. Grab it. Yeah.
This end in. Put the ring right there where it clears. Tight. Then this hook also has a weed guard and a weight in it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you put that on there and you're ready to go. Wow. All right, guys. Want to try it? was just going to try casting in this cove a little bit here. The zoom worm got the shiners down. Okay guys, so we're having a little technical difficulties. What I had to do is we had to switch cameras. So this is actually the camera we use when we're hunting. I had the fishing camera out there. It's the other camera, but it wouldn't play in that camera. So I don't know, I'm charging it up and then I put it in this hunting camera with, it's got the camouflage, and so now it's going, so that's good. Ryan told me to remind him to feed the fish. So what we have going on here, some mesquite chips in with the charcoal. Of course, this has to maintain a temperature, I believe Ryan said, of around 275 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's about where it is. So just check it real quick and let it down. But yeah, that looks really, really good. What are you doing there, Chef Ryan?
Well, I'm out of parquet squeeze butter, aka Blue Magic. So we're having to use stick butter. Load it with butter. We're pouring it. Taking it off the grill. I'm gonna wrap it, put it back in there. I like to get the honey. Coat it with honey and parquet. Squeeze butter.
Let me know when.
Now, get it.
How much?
Ground it.
This is going to be really good. Is that good? And on the other side too? Alright guys, so how much longer is this going to have to cook, Ryan? Okay, we're going to cook it till it gets 190 and then take it from there. I'm excited for this.
Hey, you might have a little bit of casually like that, a little bit of sauce, honey, butter, lick through, no big deal. Use an old towel. Your wife will get over it. Still hot. Been resting for 45 minutes. And cool.
I can smell the honey. Oh man, that smells so good.
I fog up the lens.
We'll back away a little.
One mistake I made is I did not remove the layer of fat. Some people say to do that. That your rub slides off with the fat. I did not do that. Just go dry it in the garbage.
Wow, man.
Towel goes right.
I got to get a
Watch
picture
it,
of that
watch
for
it.
Facebook.
Here we go. It's gonna be hot.
Oh.
That's what should happen if you.
Oh, wow, man.
Look at that big piece of meat right there.
Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, so you basically saw the whole process, how we fixed this. How long did we have this on?
Since about 7:30 a.m. this morning. It's done resting. Everything's totally done. It's ready to pull. It's 5:45 p.m.
Okay, So we pretty much cooked it all day long, and it is looking really good. We'll take
That's
it.
only a 3.5 pound roast, maybe close to 4.
All right, so we're gonna.
Test it.
Yeah, let me test it. Oh my gosh! Oh my! Oh! That's so good. I about lost the camera. Oh my goodness! I think if we ever start guiding people for fishing and hunting, we'll fix you all this if you come and use our services when we get all that set up. This is really good. Yeah, we brought the boat in, and we got the lanterns out here. We're gonna try a little night fishing with these the shiners we got left, and do have some chicken liver. May try to see if we can get a little catfish going. So we're in one of the other ponds here beside Cherokee Lake. So just drove the truck down and get ready to get set up. All right, guys. So got the shiners casted in. No bobber. Got sinkers, and we're just gonna do a little night fishing. We got a backup chicken liver just in case nothing's hitting. We're gonna move to chicken liver. So I think the moral of this show is if first you don't succeed with one tactic, try a different tactic again and again till you do succeed. So you make yourself be successful. You may be wondering what we're doing. Y'all can take an old pop can, and if you have a lantern and you want to block the light, you just simply, let's see if we can scoop, oh, we can put it up here yet. So you simply cut the ends off the can, get an old knife you don't care much about, and then put it right on the back.
Don't do it with your good knife.
Don't do it with your good knife, for sure. So I got my good gerbers, and I got a crappy knife. So this would be for a crappy knife, and then look at that. You can wrap it around the back, and it blocks,
and then the bugs don't come around and bite you as much.
Yeah. So just a little bit of outdoor trick, and then while we were sitting here and Ryan was doing this, I had a flashback. I'm wearing like flip flops, and one time when we were fishing Jenkins Lake, a snake came across my feet, and then for real, no joke, like. And it was in a situation just about like this, and I was like right here, and we didn't have no light down, and I didn't know what it. And all I saw was like this.
Ran across mine, but I had shoes on. I felt it, and I thought you were like playing footsie with me.
Yeah. So Ryan thought I was playing footsie with him, and I was not. It was a snake that came in the night. I don't know if it's poisonous or not. I don't know what species of snake it was, but it came right across my feet. So anyway. Good little tip we gave y'all about the can, so you can use it out in the outdoors. Beautiful full moon here tonight, Cherokee. They were aerating the lake earlier. We're sorry to get that on film, but basically what it is a big gigantic tube under the water that's pushing air through, and you can see it bubbling up. So yeah, just like a fish tank. So pretty cool.
YouTube world is mostly fab with mobile bait stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah. I think it's a combination of things.
Jerry, my man, is not in town.
Full moon could be a factor. Yeah.
Bait could be a factor.
Yeah. So we're going with some chicken liver now. We got my pole out here with some chicken liver. Ryan still got a. So yeah, last chance effort. Night fishing tonight, but hey, just keep on trucking, you know.